No, it's fine. I think I fixed it. Like now,
Can you get this one? All right. Texas. Hi. All right. Thank you guys for coming to Keeping It Hot with Dean Bonnecaze and Kevin Nguyen. I'm so happy to see all of you guys here, as well as my co-director, Nirja. We're going to get ready for you guys to sign in right now. So please scan this. We'll give you guys ample time. Give us a thumbs up when you're done.
Okay, while you guys are signing in, just to sort of run down of how this event is going to work, with regards to points, you get points for signing in, and then we'll show you a QR code up later. For each question that your team asks, you will also get points for that as well. But for each team, there will be a max point limit of 3 questions per team. Does that make sense? So each team can ask 3 different questions. And then we'll have people in the back going through the questions, and then they'll be asked up here. So make sure when you see that QR code to scan it so you can get your questions really fast. Does anyone have any questions? No? Okay. Okay, we want to introduce Dean Bonnecaze. And his opponent for today, Kevin Nguyen.
Oh my gosh. Who's ready for Iwi? Let's get this ready. All right. Oh, this is me. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. All right, so I'm Roger Bonnecaze. I'm the Dean of the Cockle School of Engineering, and my home department is the McKenna Department of Chemical Engineering.
Oh, you already know me.
I'm Kevin Nguyen, I'm the SEC president. I'm a 4th year BME. Yeah!
That's my home department.
So, to kick this all off, do you have a first question? Yes. Okay. We are here. You make an amazing apple plum cake. Is there a secret engineering trick in that baking process?
The most important part of that process was getting the recipe. And so I actually got that from the wife of a former faculty member, Adam Heller, who's retired. So she taught me how to make it. So that was the number one thing. But probably the most important thing is the quality of the butter and making sure you use the right amount of baking soda to get it to rise.
Ooh. Did you know that we knew that you knew how to make apple plum cake?
I did not. I'm actually curious to know how you knew that.
Don't even worry about it.
Oh, it looks like the first wing is coming into play.
Oh, good.
Oh, and some napkins. So, I'm very, very thankful to Pluckers to sponsor this whole entire event. So, here we have the first wing. It is, what is it? It is Buffalo Mile. So we're gonna eat this together. Are you all ready?
Yeah.
Like, I'm so hungry. I'm gonna start sweating. Wait, let's talk about your spice tolerance.
My spice tolerance is okay. Probably not like 6 out of 6, but no, I'm okay.
Maybe 6, 7?
Very good.
Okay. Do you want to clink it?
Here we go.
We're not eating the whole thing.
You gotta get it.
Well, it's not like
No, it's pretty tasty. It's mild.
that. All right, let's go through it. Let's rate it out of 10.
You mean spice level?
I mean, like taste level.
Oh, taste level? That's like 5 out of 10.
Guys, I personally don't like buffalo. It's kind of like a 4. But I heard you're also, buffalo, like the place itself. You want to talk about that? Man, this is the first one!
All right. I got into the nasal cavity. All right. No, I don't know Buffalo. I went to undergrad at Cornell in Ithaca, which is not, a couple hours from Buffalo. There aren't many restaurants in Buffalo, even fewer that the students could afford. But there was one that had buffalo chicken wings. So yes, I would frequent that often. Also because they had fried ice cream, which was something that I enjoyed eating.
Wait, is that one of your favorite desserts?
Well, who doesn't like fried ice cream?
All right, let's do the next question. What the? We hear you're from Bonnecaze near Beaumont. Do you consider yourself from Texas or Louisiana? Okay.
You clearly have incorrect information.
Wait, this is from here. I thought I was supposed to be interviewing you, but I am from Bonnecaze. It's all the EVDs know exactly where Port Arthur, Texas is. Yeah, we have the worst air pollution actually in the state of Texas. That's probably why I have like mild asthma. But I low-key consider myself a Louisiana.
No.
Oh, my bad. Okay. It's like all I do is eat boudin, crawfish, shrimp, and fish all the time. Actually. Wait, now I want to know where you're from.
Okay, I'm from everywhere because my dad worked for Exxon, so we lived all over the world and the United States. So I was born in Ann Arbor, Michigan, where my parents met when they were in graduate school, and then lived in New Jersey, Singapore, Baton Rouge. I did live in Baytown, Texas.
Who's from Daytown?
All right, but the longest I've ever lived anywhere is Austin, Texas.
All right, bring in the next thing. Let's do this. Wait, what's the next one?
Garlic Parmesan.
Spicy garlic parmesan.
Okay, so do we eat it before the question or after the question?
We can just eat it now. You know, clink? I swear I don't have mine. I don't know that spicy.
No, that's
Yo,
mild.
Logan needs to pick up their name.
That one's mild, but I think it tastes better.
What's your favorite wing flavor? Mr. Buffalo.
Well, I mean, they only had one flavor back when I was a young boy. It's only now they have so many different flavors. But I like usually sweet and spicy combos, right? Like something like with mango and spice or pineapple and spice or something like that.
That's good. That's good. Oh. There's a story about an early rejected paper that later became one of your most cited. What lesson did that teach you?
Okay. So, a colleague and I, and our two grad students, wrote this very interesting paper. It was about a sensor for measuring blood levels in animals. Okay, and so we sent it to this paper in the diabetes research journal, and they just rejected it out of hand. They didn't even review it. And so my colleague said, to hell with it. We're going to go send it to an even better journal. And we did, and it got accepted, and it is one of my most highest cited papers. But the funnier story is that a couple months after the paper got rejected by this first journal, that journal contacted me and asked me to review another paper. And I carelessly basically sent an email to my other co-authors, and I said, can you believe these jokers? They shoot our paper down, but now they're asking me to review one of their papers. I forgot to take the editor and his assistant off the email.
Oh my God.
So it went out, and then like 3 minutes later, I go, did I take those things off? And of course I didn't, and I'm mortified. And I sent an email right away apologizing, and the assistant wrote right back, and she goes, no need to apologize. We all had a great laugh.
Oh.
But you know what I learned from that is I double check my emails.
Yeah. Wait, we all hate it when I swear I'm in like 100 people email and then someone clicks reply all saying thank you and then I just get it. It is the most useless thing sometimes. But let's do the next one. Oh my, what? This is a question for me now. Would you leave engineering to fish shrimp in the Gulf? So this is all because I live near the Gulf. But yeah, my father's actually a shrimper up in the Gulf of Mexico. So
There you go.
maybe I would. Sometimes I want to go on a trip with him. Sometimes it's like a 3 to 4 month like long endeavor.
Really?
Yeah. So he goes out for 3 to 4 months, and then he'll come back for a month to prepare and chill out back at home, and then he'll go back out for another 3 to 4 months. Yeah. But if you all have any more questions about the shrimp industry, I'm here, the son of a shrimper.
Okay, now we're gonna open this up to everyone to ask questions. So we're gonna give you guys 2 minutes to fill out the form, come up with any questions, burning questions you have about Cockrell School or about our two guests. And yeah. And they're gonna eat another wing.
Okay. Wait, don't drink the milk yet. Don't drink it.
Why?
Is there something wrong with it? I want you to savor this one.
Okay.
So this one we talked about, it was like the go-to. What?
Oh, this is the gochujang.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, everyone look at this like difference between how they sauced my thing versus Team Bonnecaze.
I'm only gonna eat the sauce part. Don't worry.
Oh my god. Perfect. They like drown mine. I like it though. I like it.
So while we're waiting for the questions, I just want to point out that this is not a maroon sweater. It's burgundy, okay? And I chose it. My wife actually advised me to wear it because this will show the stains of the sauce less.
Smart woman.
Okay, wait, let's dig in.
All right.
I felt to see where the spice is.
I have to say, maybe it's going to hit us later, but it's not here yet.
Wait, it's like finger licking good, everybody. Not that bad. Okay, wait. We didn't rate this one. What would you rate the spicy garlic parmesan?
Oh, I'd rate that. Okay, this one was 5 out of 10. This is 6 out of 10. I'd put this at 7. They're getting increasingly better, and I have to say that I'm starting to feel the heat. It's coming on now. Pretty mild.
It's coming. We'll hold off on the milk. All right. Do you have any questions for Q&A form?
Yes. Okay. Okay. Someone asks, what is your favorite engineering major in Cockrell?
Oh my gosh!
Oh wow. Well, they're
Only
all
one right now.
they're all amazing. No, they really are. They really are. I mean, but I will tell you, I will say this though, right? Is that I love chemical engineering for many reasons. It's been a great degree and everything else. I do tell people this, that if I were 18 again, I would get and this is just because of my personal interest, I would get a dual degree in neuroscience and electrical and computer engineering.
Oh my gosh!
And because I want to do brain-computer interface stuff. That's what I would do if I were 18 years old. And it's just because it's what interests me. You could do that?
That's exactly what we
But I just want to reiterate, all the degrees are amazing. And honestly, an engineering degree, you can do anything you want with it.
You heard it here first. Oh my gosh.
Kevin, what's yours?
Oh, you know it. How about beating me from our... Oh! A question has come into my intercom. What made you choose working in education?
Oh, good question. Two reasons. Number one was that when I would sit in class as an undergrad and a grad student, I'd oftentimes sit there going, wow, I can explain that better. Okay, a little cocky, but I felt that. And then the other thing is that, when you're a faculty member, you have a lot of control over what you do in terms of what is your research program, what do you decide to study, and you can change directions and evolve over time. And that kind of freedom to explore, and then while teaching, right? Because all the research is done with graduate students and postdocs, right? So that's like almost like an apprentice program. And so you're teaching there, you're teaching in the classroom, and doing research that you choose. It's a great career. It's made me very happy.
What do you think's changed from, I guess, an education back then versus education now?
Oh man, so many things. I'll just set AI aside because that's a big one. But the fact. Let's just take a few years ago, before the AI boom, with all the materials available on Google and videos, and you could Google either text or videos. I mean, the ability to learn things and get help is just spectacular. So I think that's pretty awesome.
Well, incoming intercom. Here's another wing, actually. Okay.
And which one is this?
This is Mega Narrow.
This is the manga one.
Manga one. This is my favorite, actually.
Okay, I bet it's going to be mine too.
Clink.
And while they eat, the next question is, what was the most valuable lesson you learned for your personal growth from your undergrad experience?
Don't throw. Wow.
It's personal growth.
Yes.
Well, let's see. I will say, and this is not to promote drinking. So when I was an undergrad, drinking age was 18 in New York State. My first year in my fraternity, I learned to be more controlled in my drinking behavior. So that's probably one personal growth thing, but that's probably not the most important one. It's probably the most important.
It's important in engineering.
Probably picking good roommates. Man, really important. Picking good roommates, and then once you have them, figuring out how to live together harmoniously.
Did you ever live with randoms?
My freshman year was a random.
What's the craziest story with your roommate? Like, that's not like not washing the dishes or like.
Well, okay, my freshman year roommate, we had a dorm room, right? And, it's like a classic dorm room from the old days where it's 2 beds in a room, right? And 2 desks and the whole thing. And he simply stopped showing up at the room, just like disappeared.
I know where he's going.
It went like days on end, and I noticed that he wasn't like coming back to like collect anything. And it got to the point that I talked to the RA about it because I expressed concern. And he was fine. He was in another dorm. But he didn't leave me a note, so.
Oh, that's sweet. That's very sweet. Yeah, I lived with Brando's actually at the Rise Apartments, and that was the first time Rise was ever built, and like I was displaced for a whole month. And I don't know what's up with these like West Campus apartments, kind of shady. But I have another question here. Why did you want to take responsibility as dean? And is it really a responsibility, or did it just descend upon you from the heavens?
I mean, that's a whole other story about how that goes, how you get picked to be a dean anywhere, which we could talk about if you want. That's kind of boring, but no, I mean, I was department chair and I enjoyed that job because I liked, I know this is going to sound very cliche, but it's just true. I really liked helping the students and the rest of the faculty succeed in their education and teaching and research. And then I was a center director, and I got to do that on a different kind of scale with folks from other departments, and that was great. And then being dean is an opportunity to do it on even a larger scale and have some pretty significant impact in a short period of time. So it's a fun job.
Do you have a time limit on like?
Yes, you're appointed for dean for a 6-year term, and then you're reviewed sometime during your 6th year, and you're either reappointed or not. If you want to, you could. Some deans just do 6 years and they move on.
Do you want to?
I do, because I have several things I want to accomplish that I've got 2.5 more years left on my term, and I can't get all those things quite done in 2.5 years. I need a couple more years to do it.
Wow. That's good. Do you have another spicy question?
Jonathan's going to ask.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
All
So
right,
the
let's
next
go.
question is, do you play any instruments? If not, what would you learn?
Oh, okay. For whatever reason, which even when I reflect on, I don't know why, I picked the clarinet in middle school, right? And I played the clarinet in middle school and high school. I was in the marching band in high school and all that stuff. And I mean, it was fun and everything, but you can't really just like play the clarinet in your house, or you can't hang around like by a campfire and play the clarinet. So I started thinking about it, and I decided I needed to learn some other instrument. So in my last 2 years in college as an undergrad, I took piano lessons. And because there was a music department, and you could find a graduate student in piano who would teach you for a fairly modest cost. And so I did that. So that was pretty fun. But I don't play. But honestly, after I got to grad school, I stopped really playing musical instruments. Spent more time doing sports if I wasn't.
What's the sport?
So as a graduate student, I swam a lot, and I also went to the beach a lot because I was in Southern California. As an undergrad, I picked up squash because you can play it indoors, and Ithaca is cold and rainy or snowy like 6 months out of the year. And then when I went to England for a postdoc, I played squash again because it's popular there. And then they have great squash courts here, and I've been playing ever since I got to UT. So,
who would ever play squash?
Yeah, it's not.
Wait.
It's a great sport.
Who wants to play against the D?
I just would use all my old man tricks now. Right? You guys are all much fitter and faster. Right?
All right, wait. Let's.
But I will give you a recommendation of why playing squash or racquetball is great. well, first you can play it year round and you're always comfortable because it's 70 degrees inside the court. But it's also like really meditative because you have to be 100% focused on the ball and what you're doing. So it clears everything, all your worries out of your head for that 45 minutes that you play.
Would you play pickleball?
You know, I would, and I have a son who plays pickleball, but I guess I'm not cool enough for him to play with me. So.
Wait, let's talk about your children. Oh my gosh. Wait, how many children do you have?
I have one. I have a 25-year-old, so all the pressure's on him.
What major did he choose?
He is a computational biology and neuroscience, and he has a minor in business.
Wow.
And he's working at a startup.
Holy. Wow. Well, this is it. This is the wing of all.
Well, okay. So does
This is,
the most difficult question come with eating this wing?
it should. Let's see. Oh, mine's like doused again. Oh my god. Hold up.
Just add some spice.
I still don't like buffalo, by the way, gang.
I think this one was the best.
The Manganero?
Manganero was the best.
Come on, go. Well, good, go. Okay. Let's roll on the next question while this burns in.
The next question is, if you could be any animal from the jungle, what would you be?
Oh, tiger. I didn't have to think about that one.
Why tiger? We're not lion. Who said that?
Isn't like a tiger. Orange, the stripe. They're the biggest cat. They look cool. They're in. Okay, now.
Yeah, that's all right.
They're in the jungle. They're in Siberia, right? They're in the mountains. I mean, they're everywhere.
Wait, now I'm like breathing out of my mouth. Oh my gosh. Okay, now you're taking a sip. Okay, wait,
Yeah.
hold on. I'm like shivering. Pretty good. Should we finish it? I would love for us to finish this, please.
Okay. Any other questions?
Okay, yes. The next question is, the current political climate has caused many changes for the world of academia, from funding to research to the consolidation of departments in other schools. Example, the recent announcement of combining AADS, MALS, etc. What are your thoughts on these changes and what actions are you planning to take to address them?
Okay, finally.
Oh, here we go.
Really hard question. Okay. All right. So first, a lot of all the things people are talking about, the political environment around research funding, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Overall, engineering is unaffected by this. Okay. I'll just tell you in terms of research funding, the Cockrell School of Engineering received actually a little more research funding in calendar year 25 than we did in 24. Okay. Now, I'm not going to say it was all wonderful for everybody. I know biomedical engineering and NIH, there's been some pain, but there's also been a lot of support around, AI research and Department of Defense research. So other departments are not really having issues around that. Okay. And in terms of curriculum, our curriculum is not, affected by this. All right. I don't know if you've read the academic integrity statement that UT Austin put out and then the Board of Regents approved last week. It basically says that if you're teaching a a controversial subject, which we're supposed to do at a university, you basically need to present more than one side, okay? And the professor is free to say, this is my opinion and why, but then the professor also needs to bring in, maybe the other one or two leading perspectives that might be different, right? And the idea is to basically present that whole view and to make sure that you create an environment where all the students feel free to sort of speak up, okay? We don't have that issue, right? I mean, yes, there are people who are flat earthers, but when we teach orbital mechanics, we don't have to talk about that because it is essentially not controversial. It is a decided fact, right? That the Earth is round and we orbit the sun and all that kind of stuff. And as far as the consolidation of the departments, that's not my school, and so I don't really have a say in it. But I do want to point out that my understanding, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, is that they've been consolidated, but the major still exists. Any student who's studying it can continue to get their degrees in it. And so there hasn't been a change in terms of like what's available to the students in terms of courseware, at least now.
I like that.
Okay, I got a wing to eat.
Wait, I was just kind of sitting here in like this way. My mouth is wide open.
Oh, well then.
I'm like a 24/7 7-Eleven. My
All right.
mouth is always open.
Well, I'll ask you a question while I eat the wing, which is, why did you pick biomedical engineering?
Why are all base planted? That was a good one. Well, at first I knew I wanted to do something medical wise, and I wanted to help people. So my first major choice was biology, and then my second major choice was computer science. So I'm a big like coding freak. I love doing all that. And then my sister came up to me and was talking to me about my like major choices, and she was wondering why I chose biology rather than like something in engineering. So then I looked back on the list, and then I just chose biomedical engineering without a second thought. So, you're coughing now. So now here I am. I'm a biomedical engineering major, and I don't regret it at all. And I love being here with all of y'all.
You sound really confident.
I love BMA. My favorite major. Wow. Okay, how hardcore do you want to do this? I actually have a ghost pepper back there right now, waiting for you.
No, thank you. I'm definitely going to pass on that one. But I'll take another difficult question.
All right.
Would you take another wing though? Hold on. Let's get another Buffalo hot one out here.
Okay.
All right. What's the question?
All right. So the question is, what is one thing you wish more cultural engineering students were doing to maximize their impact before graduation?
Okay, so here's the thing, right? Is that the answer for, it's going to sound kind of corny, but the answer is different for all of you, right? So there's this thing that you need to do, right? Is that you have to complete all the requirements to get your degree, right? And so, yeah, all of you need to show up to class, study, do the homework, pass the tests. And by the way, you've probably heard me tell you this. This is me turning into a dad here. One of the easiest way to accomplish those things is get a good night's sleep, eat well, and exercise once in a while.
Like the simplest stuff.
Okay, I'm definitely feeling the heat now. Okay. But then you should, there's this huge, thank you. This looks different. I feel like a trap has been laid here.
Wait, they mixed two of them. So they mixed the Buffalo hot gochujang. They left.
Okay, well, let me answer the question before I bite into this time bomb. The other thing is you have this enormous selection of other things you can do, right? Clubs you can join, activities you can be part of, and I really, encourage you to do that, right? Pick something, right? my advice is don't spread yourself thin. Don't do like 12 different clubs, right? Pick one or two and really, be part of it and, make it meaningful for you, right? Oh, and the third thing, which I should have actually put that before the clubs, is that, you have this enormous opportunity to make, friends and colleagues that you will encounter over and over the rest of your lives, okay? Just coincidentally, right? I'll just speak for chemical engineering. It is an unbelievably small world. I, to this day, still occasionally run into classmates that I had when I was an undergraduate or a graduate student, or people I met when I was an assistant professor. I run into them later on. So, take advantage of that. Also, be cautious about that. Don't make any enemies. Don't burn any bridges, because odds are these people are going to come back into your orbit at some point. And so, you want to always be on good relations with folks.
Okay, well now I want to know a story about that. Have you known anybody and they somehow became your medical doctor, and then you roll up into the doctor's appointment room and they're like standing right there?
Yes. I had an eye infection and I went to my normal ophthalmologist and he was out of town, but they put me in this appointment and in comes this guy and I'm looking at him and he's looking at me. We're both like, I know you. And he goes, Dr. Bonnecaze, I took your transport class.
Gosh, man.
and I'm thinking to myself, God, what grade did he get? He was actually interesting because the reason I was even more confused is that as we started talking, I realized that when he graduated, he went to go work for one of the microelectronics manufacturing companies, like AMD or Samsung or something like that. And I said, well, you're an ophthalmologist. What happened? He goes, yeah, I did the microelectronics stuff for like 3 or 4 years. I got bored and I decided I wanted to go to med school. And there we go. And so, but yeah, yes, that's one. And I know many of my colleagues there are treated by former engineering students. So,
Wow. Do you have any best friends that you still like work with? Flash to the past, back to the past, blast, past.
in graduate school, yeah. My undergraduate friends, they're still friends, but I don't work with them. We just send stupid texts to each other.
Wow. Do you scroll on Instagram Reels?
I don't. I try to
TikTok.
I definitely do not doom scroll.
That term. Okay, wait. Let's eat this little guy right here.
We're gonna take a bite. We're gonna see how it goes. I feel like this is.
Gee, they look at this. Good. Well, as I say, it's like the rest of them.
I'm waiting. I can feel it coming.
As a follow-up question to what was mentioned earlier, Dean Bonnecaze, I know you said that you've got about 2 years left in your time that's scheduled. So, but you have some goals that extend past that. What are some of those goals you have, and what do you think that time frame would be?
Okay. All right. So, thank you. All right. So, I'm going to divide it up into facilities, curriculum, and research programs. So in terms of facilities, I want to finish the new Autry C. Stevens building, the new home for chemical and petroleum engineering. The grand opening is going to be September 18th. Okay. That's also going to have great student space to study and hang out. So it'll be I definitely am feeling it now. Back of this road. An alternative to the another EER, which is also fantastic space. We're renovating the 7th and 8th floors of ECJ, where environmental engineering faculty are and their grad students for research. So we're going to completely update that space and make it modern and better use of it. That's going to take 2 years. And we're finishing renovations at the Microelectronics Research Center at the Pickle campus. That's a year away. And then I want to have There's a master plan that's going on at UT for space, and I want to make sure that some engineering space projects are on that master plan. And so that it's on there, and it might be me who starts it, or it might be my successor who starts it, but I want it on the plan. Okay, and one of those is going to be tearing down CPE, building a bunch of. Wow, someone's really scarred by that. But tearing that down and building a much bigger building that will. I'll tell you in a minute what one of the things it will house. Okay, so that's facilities. Okay, in terms of curriculum, okay, so we've got so we launched the minor in semiconductor science and engineering. We launched the master's degree. We now have a minor in nuclear engineering. I'm getting approval for a undergraduate degree in material science and engineering. The goal is to have that. The goal is to have that as a choice for applications in fall of 26 and accept the first class in fall of 27. Okay? And then the other thing is to start an actual department of material science and engineering. And so I'm working on doing that with the president's office and some external foundations as well, right? Well, that material science department is going to need space, and so part of my plan is that CPE, when it gets torn down to be this much bigger building, some of that space is going to be for physics and maybe chemistry, but some of it's going to be for a department of material science and engineering. And then in terms of research programs, I'm trying to I continue to support the faculty in things around AI, in robotics, in automation. The other one is I'm working with the medical school and faculty in BME and in the medical school and neuroscience to build something called the putative name is the Texas Institute of Therapeutic Neurotechnologies. Yes, this goes back to my fascination with brain-computer interfaces and things like that. And so I want to basically create this research institute along with the Dean of Medicine and get that launched and started. So those are on my to-do list.
We'll see you for the next 12 years, everybody.
No.
Also for all the seniors, and then the ACS building. Gosh, man, I'm gonna miss this place. All right, let's go hardcore. You ready? Let's go even more hardcore. Let's dip our pans in this, and let's just.
I'm gonna pass on that one.
Let's just go hardcore. Let's just go so hardcore. I don't know. We have such a limited amount of time left.
Yeah, but my mother might be watching this, and she definitely would smack me.
I think we need to go. It's just off time. I think it's time to go. I've watched too many seasons of Hot One. It needs to kind of go harder. So, this is it. Well, let's bring in the last question.
Okay, yeah, with that, we have 2 more questions before we wrap up. We'll do a silly one, and then we'll do a more serious one.
No.
Oh my God.
All right.
For the funny question, Dean Bonnecaze, do you think cereal is a soup?
Do I think cereal is a soup?
What?
No, and this is my reasoning for that is that I actually don't like soup, but I love cereal. So no.
No.
Are you okay?
I've driven the line. There's no more being civil now. Civil engineering.
All right.
All right, let's give him one more round of applause, everybody.
Last thoughts here.
Okay. If you have one thing to say to the Crawford School of Engineering, what would it be? To all these wonderful people that came here.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I hope you shake my hand after this, by the way.
Yeah, we shake your left hand. Wow, one thing. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, I'm gonna have to go again with some like homey fatherly advice, right? Actually, I'm gonna give you two pieces of advice. Is don't eat hot sauce with your hands.
This is great.
And ice cream.
I'm having a
Ice
great.
cream.
My ice cream. That's a mix. Oh my
And then-
god.
And and the other one is like, I know this is gonna sound so cliche, but be bold. Don't hold back.
That's right.
I mean, life's short. You should just, do your best all the time and go for it. You've probably heard this, right? Nobody regrets things that they did. They mostly regret things that they didn't do, right? So you might be an exception about the things that they did. But
Look at this.
I'll get on the white napkins now. But seriously, take advantage of everything you have here while you have it.
This concludes our segment of Podlands, everybody. Have an amazing E-Week.
For those that missed the sign-in,
Kevin, you want this now?